My name is Taylor Garcia, and I am one of Claire's disciples and one of her really good friends here at UT in Austin. I just wanted to share a little bit about how the Lord is moving in my heart, how He's moved in my heart this semester. Because, yes, it's been hard, but He is still moving.
Thank you so much for making it possible for Claire to be here as a missionary with us at UT.
I feel like last year I wasn't as connected to the church as I am this year.
Yeah, I actually stayed home this semester. I wasn't able to go to UT for safety reasons, and then also all my classes were online, and so it just made sense practically for me to stay home. And it was definitely very challenging. It was very hard being away from all my friends who went back and were able to kind of see each other at a social distance. And I experienced a lot of loneliness this semester with just being separated from my community, just pretty much being home all the time. And that's really brought about, I think, a beautiful change in my own heart of turning to God. Because I think a lot of times I would turn to other people, I would turn to like doing things that maybe didn't allow Him to really speak tenderly to my heart. And so during this time, I have really grown a lot with Him. He's been the one that I turn to first, which has been such a grace, and it's just been incredible.
Even though I've been surrounded by the Catholic faith all of my life, I felt like I was missing something. 2020 has brought a bunch of change to all of us, and if anything, it definitely has brought doubts and has caused me to question the world a bit. I was a transfer student from UTSA, and in general, moving schools was going to be tough. Now, due to the pandemic and social distance learning, it was going to be 10 times harder to meet people. One Sunday, I went to Mass with my roommates and ultimately signed up to be in a Bible study. I had never participated in a Bible study before, but little did I know that it would change my life forever.
Christ has just done so many beautiful things in my life, not only this year, but this semester. He's just broken my heart open and showed me and continues to show me what it means to be a daughter, and what it means to just like pursue sainthood and holiness in this life, especially as a college student.
And thank you so much for making it possible for Claire to be a part of this. She's been so wonderful in helping me to navigate my faith and to understand and deepen.
Meeting Claire was like opening a door to greatness. She is such a genuine, inclusive role model, and she is the sole example of how I want my faith life to be. She introduced me to new prayer habits, encouraged me to be open to the Lord, and helped me to be vulnerable with others. God has shown Himself to me through Claire.
It's been really great to be surrounded by people who are really deep in their faith, and so getting to church is no longer a chore. I'm more excited for Bible study and to like think about what God is gonna say to me on that specific day. I feel like the most impactful thing about Bible study has just been being able to think about like more deeply about why I'm here and what my purpose is based on things that Christ actually said or intended for us to hear, His word. It's been really meaningful to study and do things like exegesis, and that's been really cool.
And Bible study has just been a huge blessing. It's been such a grace to see the Holy Spirit moving in these girls' lives, and just loving them so well.
With my Bible study, I've just been so lucky to walk with the women that I am walking with. They're just incredible. Over the summer, when COVID first hit, we all kept up with Bible study. We actually took turns leading each week, and we just shared our favorite Bible story, led a discussion, and just kind of like shared our hearts, which was so good. And I think it was so needed during a time when there was so much chaos going around.
The most impactful thing about Bible study for me this semester has really just been the acceptance of every girl in the group. I've had some rough times this semester. I wasn't able to go to every single one, yet every single one that I was able to go to, the girls were so accepting and so just welcoming and warming and truly just people that you want to surround yourself with.
My best friends today I made because of discipleship. They truly keep me accountable and show me just God's love at work in this world.
Overall, the most impactful thing Bible study has done for me is shown me and led me to a community of beautiful women who are as passionate about God as I am. We were able to pray and read and go to Mass together, and I wouldn't exchange those experiences for the world.
And then also to just ask those questions. Claire has been so helpful in helping me answer some questions that I've always sort of wondered in the back of my mind, but I never brought them to the forefront. You know what I mean? So I feel like Bible study has really helped me discover those questions and answer them as well.
I'm very grateful for Bible study. If it wasn't for it, I wouldn't know what actual surrender looked like. Every week, I constantly learn how to completely surrender myself to the Holy Spirit, who does most of the work. All I get to do is just love the girls in my Bible study, and just walk with them and be with them and just let the fruit of the Holy Spirit work through that. So I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to do that, to stretch my heart bigger for others and also for myself.
Those questions, and it's really just about being open, but that really is a gift, you know, and I feel like you really have to, you know, hope for it. So I pray that God gives you the faith to ask those questions and to search, continue to wonder.
Sending love and prayers to you and your families during this time. I pray that God be with you all and that you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much.
And I would just say that during this Thanksgiving season, I pray that the Lord really convict you and remind you that you are His, that you are loved and that you are cherished. Because I think that's something a lot of people really forget. A lot of the times I forget a lot of the times. So I just pray that God remind you of that this Thanksgiving season, that you're loved and you are cherished and that you are His.
And I wish and pray that the Holy Spirit and the Lord grants you comfort, peace, and calm during this holiday season, particularly for Advent. And I thank you for allowing Claire to be here, to be at UT, that I get to experience more of Jesus' love and intentionality through her. And I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving.
And I also want to thank you for helping Claire to be on our campus. It's been so beautiful to just see her walk with all of these students who the Lord is transforming, and they desperately need someone to just walk with them, to show them, okay, what does a life with God actually look like? Now that I know of Him and I want this, what does this look like? It's been really beautiful to just see Claire be that person to walk with them because of your generosity. So I just thank you so much.
Really thank you for making it possible for Claire to be here. Claire has truly touched every single one of the girls in the Bible study, and we're so lucky to have her. I've been to, I think, 3 Bible studies, 2 out of which I cried at because I'm just overwhelmed with the gift that Claire has of bringing people together, loving people, guiding us with no judgment, and just truly an open heart and a love for us that Jesus has for all of us.
Thank you so much for making it possible for Claire to be here. She is such a blessing, and I can't wait to see how many more lives she is going to transform through the Catholic faith.
With that, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season.
Be with us and have a beautiful and blessed Thanksgiving.